Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it's the 9th of February 2022. As always, if I can make the opening request for a favour, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel, that'd be first class, excellent and appreciated. So please do that if you would. Right, today we're looking at an album by a band called Tales and Legends, and it's called Struggle of the Gods. Right. And this is a proper first class sort of like heavy power progressive symphonic metal concept album. They don't make enough of these. Right, Tales and Legends, so from Italy, and as I said, this is their debut album. It came out, I believe, towards the end of last year, 2021. I came across it about 2 weeks ago and love it to bits. It really is. It's a huge, majestic, sweeping slab, bringing in all those ingredients of heaviness, progressive, symphonic, power metal, and you know the concept is great as well, with all that mythological stuff going on, and you know all the Egyptian gods, Set, Horus, and whatnot. But it's not cheesy. You know, you might think it's cheesy bringing in that kind of stuff, but it's not. It's also extremely well done. It's quite grandiose in scale, but without suffering from being over the top or overblown like some of this stuff sometimes can be. The band is very tight, and the standard of musicianship is out of the most top of top drawers. Huge, powerful riffs. There's some proper tub thumping and skillful drumming going along that drives everything. Soaring, sweeping atmospheric keyboards, synthesizers, big vocals, and you know, without forgetting the solos are top notch as well, and how the guitars interplay with the keys is quite breathtaking. It's that well done, and you know, the tale and the concept unfolds as the album progresses. Starts with a brief spoken word intro, which is quite dramatic, really, almost slightly threatening. But you know that fits in with the concept, doesn't it? And then you know once that's done, once the spoken intro's done, bang, we're off. You know, top class power symphonic progressive metal, and the first musical track, Epic Ride of Horus, is indeed epic, powerful, progressive, melodic. Everything's going on. A real fine introduction, and then the pace doesn't let up. The standard of composition and how it's performed and delivered doesn't let up either. You know, next up we've got the Fighters, nice and heavy. Tales and Legends, gloriously progressive, slightly like a bit of a mini epic. Holy Temples, an excellent instrumental where the guitars and the keys give a fine example of how well they do combine. And you know, on and on that glorious, sweeping, atmospheric, melodic power metal continues throughout as the concept unfolds. All breathless stuff, and it builds up to the quite epic crescendo of the title track where everything gets thrown at it and then some. Fantastic. You know, Struggle of the Gods is a fine album. Let's make no mistake about that. And a particular highlight for my ears is Andrea Azzori on keyboards. I mean, his performance is off the charts. The booklet states that he wrote and composed all the songs, which is probably why his keys are right up there all the way throughout, and he does put in quite a stunning performance. Great stuff, as indeed do all the band. You know, let's not just single out one of them. They're all first class, and you know, with Struggle of the Gods, that they've got such a fine debut album full of, you know, rich compositions, powerful progressive symphonic heaviness, and it's also skillfully done. Oh, and the production is first class as well. Crisp, clear, powerful. So let's hope that there's more to come from Tales and Legends, because if this debuts anything to go by, you know, what comes next should be equally as impressive and enjoyable. First class stuff. As always, I will put a link in the description box underneath the video to the album on Amazon, so you can go and check it out there and pick up, you know, the format of choice, because they're all there. But I would encourage you to at least listen to a few tracks and make your own mind up whether you want to get a copy or not. But you know, I think it's excellent. So I will leave it there. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be excellent. And as usual, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.